So we're out here, fucking up everything again, as usual.
Yeah, we're in the south of Belgium, where the French part is, and I got no wipers, and it's like, you can't really see now, but we're under the gas station thingy, but it was downpouring like crazy. I got no wipers, can't see shit. Stopped for some Rain-X and towels. This shit costed me like, what, 30, 35 bucks? I don't know, but it's crazy. It costed a lot of money. And I hope I can see some shit when I go on the highway.
Yes, road trip. Woo! Van is working for no apparent reason, and we're enjoying it. Woo! Woo! 180! Oh, dat is een vette shot.
Rain-X!
Rain-X live. 180, no windshield needed. Wind vipers. Yes. Wonderful. Woo! A rainbow! I got it on camera! Woo! Yes! Got a rainbow, boys. Yes, yes. What a day. What a fucking day. Who needs money? I'm broke as fuck. Look at this rainbow. Yes. It's one shot. Woo! 180! in je oren.
Triangle!
Nou, dan vind ik het erg af en dat moet je wel uitkijken.
Triangle! So as y'all can tell from the previous clip, we went for a really long drive. We drove about 4 hours for this. Not just the subframe, there was also a steering rack. There is control arms, there's knuckles, there's those caster arms, like everything's there. It was the complete front. I even got the front springs and the shocks and stuff. Like, complete front. The only thing that was not there was the engine mounts, which would have been really nice, but you know, it's whatever. With this kit, I'm gonna be making these lower control arms way longer. Like, these ones I extended for about 30 mils, and then the tie rods I get extended inner tie rods for 30 mils, but the tie rod is kind of fucked. So there's like a shit ton of play on there, and like I can't drive like this. So I'm gonna be extending the outer control arms, the outer tie rods. That's what I'm gonna be extending, and then put the OEM inners back, which are shorter. But while I'm doing that, like, I might as well, just because I'm welding a bunch, you know, like, might as well extend these a little more and get even more angle out of this thing. Because, you know, at first I did the inner tie rods plus 30 mils, so I automatically went with 30 mils extended lower control arms. Thought it should be good, but I kind of want to go wider. I want a lot of angle. I just want to go overboard. There's no reason for it. But, I just want it, you know? And now here, I got my brake seal. This is not the brake seal that's in the car. This is a different one. It's my old one. But, I'll be making a little plate out here. This is going to be my brake boost delete plate. I got the other one right here. This one goes into the firewall. It goes into the cabin. And what I'm going to be doing is I'm going to be stacking these, just like that, and weld them on each other. So that way, I have the thickness, because the reservoir will hit like a little lip in the engine bay otherwise, if it's not like forward enough. Otherwise I could have just put bolts through right here and then just have a flat mount. That works as well, but I wanted it offset. So I'm gonna be welding this down like that. At first I gotta like weld these bolts in the back so they don't spin along as I'm tightening it, just like I did out here. And then we got a brake booster delete. because I want the engine bay to be looking really clean. I don't like the squishy and mushy feel that there's no actual feel in there as soon as you go on with your left foot. Also, there's like a couple benefits to doing this. This is a left-hand drive one. The reservoir sits right next to the exhaust right here. And when you have a brake booster, it's like even closer to it without the brake booster, and you do the brake booster delete. It sits a little more to the back. I feel more safe because fires and brake fluid, you feel me? But I gotta make like a shield maybe, like shield it off so it's like separate from the exhaust. Let's get welding on that thing. I probably won't be filming much as I just want to like continue the process because there's a lot of work out here. I only got 10 days to fix my entire drift car, and there's a lot going on. Like, I got my ball joint, everything's fucked out there. I gotta make new lower control arms. I gotta make new knuckles because the Ackerman's not really how I want it to be. And we gotta make custom outer tie rods. I gotta replace the inner tie rods. Then there is some other stuff which I cannot point my finger at right now. But I gotta do stuff like get tires, bleed the whole coolant system because this thing has a blown head gasket. A lot of things, a lot of things going on with this thing. So I'm not gonna be filming too much, but I will be keeping y'all guys updated and posting. Woo! So these are the knuckles that I picked up, and I paid for the entire front only like $130, $125. And then I also had a rear end that I picked up from somebody as well. But this is the plate that I made my old knuckles in. So what I want to be doing now is create a second mold right next to it. And the only thing that's going to be different is this one right here. It's going to sit a little more like that. And then that should fix my Ackerman a little bit. If I go like this, it's going to give me even more toe out. This should keep the wheels a little straighter. I don't know, but I'm gonna be making a second mold for these. Just do the exact same thing except position this one up a bit more, and then I should have my knuckles fixed, and I hope I can shred because 10 days, boys, 10 days to fix this hoopty. Woo! And I got one really cool mod. It's underglow, boys. Underglow. Woo! So I got here my brake booster delete kit. This thing is actually upside down, but you know, you get the idea. It's welded pretty clean. It's not the cleanest. I just gotta like clean it up a little bit, but it's already pretty good. Looking at this, like look at that. I mean, just look at it. It's beautiful. But I'm gonna go at it with the grinder a little bit, have it cleaned up even more. Is this thing still hot? Oh my god! Oh shit, I'm gonna put this in the butter. That shit was hot. Yes, it's hot. Okay, burnt my thumb now. Last week I burnt my pinky right there, and it's kinda healing, but it's pretty clean. I'm gonna go at it with the grinder, clean it up even more, and then paint it. And then slap it in the car. So today's Friday, and I still gotta go to bed. It's like 6 a.m. right now. And next week on Thursday, there's a drift event, and I'm trying to make it. I had to fix a lot of things on this car, and like the whole steering rack relocation and the knuckle and the tie rods that I did is gonna fix like a lot. And it's gonna drift a lot better now. Like, we went over so much on this car. It's so clean now. As you can see, it's morning.
Ja, goed deel.
Ik heb doordoen.
Ik doe gewoon. Ik doe eigenlijk net als met de voeten. Op 6000.
Samen persoon.
Hey, 7200 toeren. Dat ding.